inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Marshall County Correctional Facility. To hear your payment options, press 0. Hang up or press 1. Hello, this is a call from an inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Marshall County Correctional Facility. To hear your payment options, press 0. Hang up or press 1. Please note, your account and transactions you complete with TL or any of affiliates are governed by the terms of use and the privacy statement posted at www.connectnetwork.com. The terms of use and the privacy statement are most recently revised on January 2019. The rate for calls from this facility is 3 cents per minute, plus taxes and surcharges. As an example, a 10-minute call would cost 39 cents, plus taxes and surcharges. You will have up to 20 minutes for just this call for a fee of $1.19, plus the cost of the call. Press 6. Your call was not accepted. Please try again later. Hello, this is a call from an inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Marshall County Correctional Facility. To hear your payment option, press 0. Refuse this call, hang up, or press 1. Hello, this is a call from an inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Marshall County Correctional Facility. To hear your payment options, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up. Please note that your account and any transaction affiliates are governed by the terms of use and the privacy statement posted at www.connectnetwork.com. The terms of use and the privacy statement are most recently revised on January 15th, 2019. The rate for calls from this facility is 3 cents. Taxes and surcharges. As an example, a 10-minute call would cost 39 cents, plus taxes and surcharges. You will have up to 20 minutes of talk time. To pay for just this call for a fee of $1.19, plus the cost of the call. To establish and fund an advance pay prepaid phone account for future calls for a fee of $3.00. Press 5. We accept deposit amounts up to. Please hold.
This is absolutely absurd. This is what families have to go through.
Thank you for choosing to create or recharge your prepaid account with MasterCard, Visa, or Discover. Please have your payment card ready. We accept deposit amounts of up to $50. And 1. A transaction fee may apply. Please enter the amount you wish to deposit, followed by the pound sign. As an example, for please enter your credit card number now, followed by the pound sign. Please enter your 4-digit expiration number now, followed by the pound sign. Please enter the 3-digit security code from the back of the card now, followed by the pound sign. Enter the 5-digit zip code now, followed by the pound sign. Your card will be charged $50, and your advance pay account will be credited with this amount, minus any applicable. Press 1 to confirm, or 2 to re-enter. Sorry, we are unable to process that transaction. Please enter your credit card number now, followed by the pound sign. Please enter your 4-digit expiration number now, followed by the pound sign. Please enter the 3-digit security code from the back of the card now, followed by the pound. enter the 5-digit billing zip code now, followed by the pound sign. Your card $0.00, and your advance pay account will be credited with this amount minus any applicable transaction fee. Press 1 to confirm or 2 to re-enter. Sorry, we are unable to process that transaction. Please call Global Link at 1-860-7761. Thank you. Your call was not accepted. Please try again later. An inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Marshall County Correctional Facility. To hear your payment options, press 0 to reach this call. Please note that your account, these transactions, complete GTL or any of its affiliates, are governed by the privacy statement posted at www.connectnetwork.com. The terms of use and the privacy statement are most recently revised on January 15th, 2019. The rate for calls from this facility is 3 cents per minute, plus taxes and surcharges. A 10-minute call would cost 39 cents, plus taxes and surcharges. You will have up to 20 minutes of talk time. To pay for just this call for a fee of $1.19, plus the cost of the call, press 6. To establish and fund please have your payment card ready. Your card will not be charged if the call is not connected. To accept these charges and process this transaction, press 0. Please enter your credit card number now, followed by the pound sign. Enter a 4-digit expiration number now, followed by the pound sign. Please enter the 3-digit security code from the back of the... Enter the 5-digit billing zip code now, followed by the pound sign. Your other party has disconnected. Please try again later. Please try again. Hello, this is a call from an inmate at the Mississippi DOC, Marshall County Correctional Facility. Payment option, press 0 to refuse this call. Please note that your account and any transactions you complete with GTL or any of its affiliates are governed by the terms of use and the privacy statement posted at www.connectnetwork.com. The terms of use and the privacy statement are most recently revised 2019. The rate for calls from this facility is 3 cents per minute, plus taxes and surcharges. As an example, a 10-minute call would cost 39 cents, plus taxes and surcharges. You will have up to 20 minutes. To pay for just this call for a fee of $1.19, plus the cost of the call, press 6. To establish and fund an advance pay prepaid phone account for future calls for a fee of $3.00. Press 5. We accept deposit. Please hold. Think purchase to create or recharge your prepaid account with MasterCard. Please have your payment card ready. We accept deposit amounts of up to $50.00 in dollar increments. A transaction fee may apply. Please enter the amount you wish to deposit, followed by the pound sign. Please enter your credit card number now, followed by the 4-digit expiration now sign. Please enter the 3-digit security code from the back of the card now. Zip code now, followed by the pound sign. Your card will be charged $50.00, and your advance pay account will be credited with this amount minus any applicable transaction fee. Press 1 to confirm or 2 to reinsert. Sorry, we are unable to process that transaction. Please enter your credit card number now, followed by the pound sign.
Thanks for calling GlobalTel, the best way to save money on inmate calls. We provide a lower-cost inmate calling service that new online inmate postcard service, so you can create and send postcards to your inmate instantly. When you sign up to GlobalTel, you get a special jail phone number that will save you money on your inmate calls made to you. Your account can also be used to create and send postcards to your inmate. All new orders for jail calls and online at our website at www.globaltel.com. If you are calling for a GlobalTel link, you have reached the wrong number. We are not GlobalTel Link. If you are an existing GlobalTel customer and calling about your account, credit card charges, or any other issues, please have your account 9 now. You can also send an email with thank you for contacting our support line. We will be with you in a moment. Remember, you can resolve most issues by logging into your account with your username and password. Here you can cancel service, update your forwarding number, or update the facility information. Assistance, please hold. A customer service representative will be right with you in a moment. For the fastest service, feel free to contact us via email at support@globaltel.com. Again, at support@globaltel.com. Be sure to include the date of the transaction, your email address, phone number, and the last 4 digits of your credit card number. Our support line. We will be with you in a moment. Remember, you can resolve most issues by logging into your account with your username and password. Here you can cancel service, update your forwarding number, or update the facility information. If you need further assistance, please hold. A customer service representative will be right with you in a moment.
I'm holding.
Free to contact us via email at support@globaltel.com. Again, at support@globaltel.com. Be sure to include the date of the transaction, your email address, phone number, and the last 4 digits of your credit card number. Thank you for contacting our support line. We will be with you in a moment. Remember, you can resolve most issues with your user.
Thank you for calling Inmate Calling Service. My name is Red. How can I assist you?
Yes, good morning, good morning. You say your name is what?
My name is Red, sir. How can I help you?
Red, you say? As in the color red?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful name. So good morning. My name is Thomas FreeMe, and I'm trying to accept a phone call from an inmate. However, the service is absolutely atrocious. I can barely make out any of the menu. It's very choppy. And when I finally did get through the menu, it's not accepting my card. So what do I do to talk to my loved one?
Okay. So I just want to ask her, may I know the purpose why you are trying to create or to set up an account with?
The name of the inmate?
No. May I know the purpose why you are trying to set up an account with us?
I just explained it. I just explained that I'm trying to talk to my loved one. He's calling from prison, and I'm trying to set up a line.
Okay. Actually, we are not a phone provider. The website that you are trying to set up with is the service we offer only at discounted or a cheaper phone calls. We don't do offer like towards your loved ones outside from the jail. We don't do offer that one. We are a prepaid plan for 3 months for discounted phone calls only and a postcard service too.
Okay. Hold on. Thank you. I'm just trying to understand. So I got a call from a loved one who is incarcerated. And in that phone call, it said that I had to press numbers in order to set up an account with Global Link, or whoever. Within that, it denied my card. It was a very lengthy, horrible process that I had to go through. And then at the end, it ended up denying my card, and it gave me a number to call, which is the number that I just called and got to you. So this is, I have no idea. I'm just following these prompts. I'm following the menu, and I'm just trying to talk to somebody that's incarcerated.
Okay. Actually, we are not GTL. Only GTL offer that kind of service. You must try to search their website, sir, in order for you to set up an account with them. I just want to be direct with you that we are not connected with them, and we offer two different services. We only offer discounted one that costs $45 and
Oh, this is so confusing. How did I end up getting to you through the prompt then? This is it, and now you're telling me that you're not connected to the phone call that I just received. I don't understand that.
Maybe there
is there a manager that I could speak with, a representative of your company?
If you want to talk with other representatives, you can dial this number once again.
No, not another representative.
We're going to transfer phone calls.
No, a manager.
A manager, they don't take phone calls.
Your manager does not take phone calls.
Address.
Wow. Okay, and what is the name of this company again? I'm going to have to research this because who I am is...
We are globaltel.com. We are not GTL. We are globaltel.com. We are not GlobalTel Link. You can try to search that one on your laptop, sir. If you reviews also who we are and what we are and what we offer.
Okay. All right. Duly noted. Again, I'm going to look into this. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome and have a good one.
Yes, give me 1 second. Came out right in the middle of... with whom am I speaking with?
My name is Neil.
Hey, good morning. Okay, so I am trying to... This is my second attempt with this company, and I'm completely confused. Maybe you can help me understand. So I just went to your website, and on it, it says that this site is a site for jail inmate calls, for saving on inmate calls. Is this true?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm trying to get a call from an inmate, and the messaging system is so horrible, I can't even make out half of what is being said. I think that I finally got to the end where I was able to put my credit card in, and it wasn't accepted after all of that. So I went to the site, I found the number, and I'm calling to try to just get a phone call from my loved one that's incarcerated. And now I'm on the phone with you. Well, I was on the phone with somebody else that was a complete debacle. So I hung up and called back, and now I'm on with you.
So, do you have an account with us, sir?
I don't have any account with anybody. It's just I'm just trying to get a phone call from somebody that's incarcerated, as impossible as this is.
Yes. For that concern, sir, all you need to do is to set up an account with us. You can search online, globaltel.com.
I don't want to set an account with GlobalTel. I don't want any association with GlobalTel. I just want to speak with somebody that's in prison that's calling me? Why is that so hard? Why do I have to go through a third party?
Because we are a globaltel.com, sir, here, and we offer only you calls to make or call cheaper up to 80%. Plus, we can send a postcard for free. That's our service here.
I understand your service, and I'm gonna look into that service as well. But my question is why does he have to go through your service to call me, and why do I have to set up an account just to receive a phone call from him? That's my question.
Yes, so that you can avail our service in 80%. That's why you need to, after you set up an account with us, you need also to register the number that we assign to you to your phone provider.
Is there no other way that this inmate can call me without having to go through Global Link?
No, Globaltel Link is the one of the phone provider. After you set up an account with us, you need to go to Globaltel Link and give the special connect phone number that we assign to you after you set up an account with us.
Got it. I understand the process, but my question, just for clarification, is that this inmate that is incarcerated, when he picks up that phone to call a loved one, that phone is now then routed through Globaltel Link, and in order for me to accept that call, I have to set up this account that you're directing me to receive that call. That's correct? There's no other way that he can call me but through Globaltel Link.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the special connect phone number that we assign to you is connected to your personal phone number. So once your inmate will dial that number, it will directly ring to your personal phone number.
Got it. Understand. Who owns Globaltel Link?
I do apologize, but we're not affiliated with Globaltel Link. We don't know who is the owner of the Globaltel Link.
Who do you work for? You work for a third party that handles back office support for Globaltel Link?
No, we're not affiliated with Globaltel Link.
So who is it that I'm speaking to? Who is this?
Globaltel.com. Globaltel.com and Globaltel Link is a different company.
Okay. So when I go to the website and set up this account, who am I setting the account up with?
Globaltel.com.
Which is you.
Yes.
Okay. And who owns Globaltel.com?
One moment.
They're probably running around in DEFCON 4 right now. Who the hell is this guy asking all these questions? Who is he? Who sent him?
I'm sorry?
I'm waiting. No, I was speaking to somebody. Hello?
Yes, hello, sir.
What am I waiting on exactly?
I'm sorry, but we are not disclose any information.
You're not disclosing any information. I just want to know who owns this company. Who is Globaltel? You can't inform me that? That's kind of suspect, no?
We cannot disclose any information, sir. I apologize.
That makes me very, very curious. That's very alarming for the American citizen and the people. So, thank you for your time. I will be researching into this, and I would love for somebody.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I would love for somebody to reach out to me. They can email me at FreeMe Podcast at Outlook, and I would love to speak with somebody to see exactly what's going on here, because I am going to be looking at this. So thank you for your time. And I'm
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go set up an account. Yep, thank you.
And have a good day. Bye-bye.
Wow. And billions of dollars are spent on the phone system each year. Where is this money going? So I'm still trying to just get a phone call from Curtis. That's all I'm trying to do. I've been on the phone with these people, and now I understand as an inmate, like, because he's frustrated because he really don't understand, and me being on the inside, I would get frustrated with my parents and whatnot. But like, wow, there is no way somebody that don't have, I have technical capabilities. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I do. I do all this stuff myself. So it's not like I'm not tech savvy, right? And this shit is ridiculous. I have no idea what it sends me to one site, then it sends me to another site, then another site tells me it's not affiliated with this site, with no direction where to go from there. It's just... So now after all of this, it's saying I have a zero account. They've already taken my money now. My money has already been taken, and I'm going to show that. I feel sorry for everybody that has to go through this, man. Just to talk to somebody from prison. This is inhumane. It's an atrocity is what's going on. And it's a shame that we're not coming together, uniting, and bringing a stop to this. This is not about rehabilitation. This is not about rehabilitation. This is about money. And when money's involved, corruption is involved. So we the people have to step in and fix our criminal justice system, because these people are being released back into our communities.
Calls are answered in the order in which they are received. Please continue to hold. Thank you for holding. Calls are answered in the order in which they are received. Please continue to hold. Thank you for calling customer service. My name is Clarissa. Can I please have your phone number starting with your area code?
Yes, Clarissa. My phone number is...
Thank you. And how can I assist you?
So this is going on 3 hours now. I'm trying to just get a call from an inmate, and this process that I've had to go through is horrifying for anybody to go through. So somebody took my money. I have no idea who took my money, but $50, $45 has been deducted from my account. I thought that I set up an account, and it's saying that I have zero balance. And when he's trying to call, it's saying still that I have to set up an account. So I have no idea. No clue.
Okay. So you were trying to set up an account, and you got charged $45.95, I believe.
Let me get to the email. Proof confirmation. $45.49 plus a 50-cent transaction fee. So $45.99 is what I was charged.
Okay. So you got charged those $45, and they gave you a special phone number for the inmate to be able to call you, right?
That is in a separate email, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that payment, you did not make it with our company. That is a different company that you made your payment with. What I can do is that I suggest for you to get a hold of that company so they can find out what happened with that money. And if you like, I can create an account for you so we can see if we actually cover service for the facility that the inmate is in, so you can make your phone calls.
This is not only unconstitutional, but this is fraud. I'm sorry. So there are specific institutions that use specific companies, and these inmates are required to use these companies. Like, I just can't get a straight phone call from an inmate. I'm required to go through these. Now my only $50 is gone, so I'm not going to be able to get a call from this individual. And I have to go find this company now that I sent, and it's all through the same links. Like, how did I send money to a different company that's not associated to you when I went through the phone prompts? This is what I don't understand.
Okay. Thing is that that company is not associated to us because we're Connect Network via Path Technology, and I believe that company has a different name.
Global Tel. This is when he calls, this is what comes up on my phone as Global Tel. And I went through the prompts, and it took me to you to set up an account with you.
Okay.
Connect services, connect something or whatever.
Connect Network.
Yeah, Connect Network. And what do you guys do? You guys also are in the prison scheme?
Yes, we cover different services for different facilities. We have different options for phone calls, messages, video visitation. It all depends on the facility, which is the service that we cover for the facility.
And what is the name of this company?
We are Connect Network via Path Technologies.
And who is the parent company of Connect Network?
Pardon?
Who is the parent company? Who owns Connect Network?
It is Global Tel Link, but we're no longer. It was Global Tel Link, but we're no longer Global Tel Link. We are via Path Technologies. We changed our name because we were having problem with that company that charges the customers for creating the account.
So Global Tel is the one that got my money, and that's who I have to set up my account with. But this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man, what they're doing to these people. Okay, so I guess I don't even set an account up with you. I have no idea what to do.
Okay. What you can do, what I suggest you to do is to go back to the website where you made your account and see what customer service phone number for that website. And if you like, I can help you create an account with us so you can actually receive your phone calls. There is no charge for creating the account. You only pay whatever you want to deposit for your phone calls.
But I have to create an account with the prison that he's from, right? That is contracted with these companies, right?
Yes.
So me building an account with you may not be substantial because are you in connection with his prison?
Yes, we are associated with this prison. We cover. Well, first, we would have to see if we actually cover the service for this facility. If we do, then we're the phone providers.
So let's determine that.
An account with us?
Right. So let's determine that first. I think that's the first step is, do you cover this facility? He is at Marshall County Correctional Facility in Holly Springs, Mississippi.
In Mississippi, okay. Okay. Do you know if this facility is a Department of Rehabilitation, a correctional center, a Department of Corrections?
Department of Corrections.
Okay. Okay, so we do cover the service for this facility. The service that we cover is for the phone calls. The service is, so you make an account and you make deposits to your phone number so the inmate can call your phone number. He can only call that phone number.
But what about the $45 that I just gave the Globaltel for the same thing. So there's two different companies?
Yes. We are not associated in any way with that company.
This is so confusing. So, but Globaltel also covers this prison. So I really have to contact Globaltel.
Yes, you would have to contact that facility.
Okay. Let me call them.
Yes, okay. So, sir, is there anything else that I could assist you with?
No, you've been wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for calling customer service and have...
Wow. Wow, where does it stop? Are you serious? Come on, man. Like, we cannot allow this to happen. This has to stop. This has to stop, man. They're like chicken hawks. These companies are like chicken hawks, man. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Putrid. Putrid.
Thanks for calling Globaltel, the best way to save money on inmate calls. We provide a lower-cost inmate calling service that also includes a powerful new online inmate postcard service, so you can create and send postcards to your inmate instantly. When you sign up to Global phone number, that will save you money on your inmate calls made to you. Your account can also be used to create and send postcards to your inmate. All new orders for jail calls and postcards must be processed online at our website at www.globaltel.com. If you are calling for Globaltel number, we are not Globaltel Link. If you are an existing Globaltel customer and calling about your account, credit card charges, or any other issues, please have your account information handy and press 9 now. You can also send an email to Be sure to include the date of the transaction, your email address, phone number, and the last 4 digits of your credit card number. Remember, you can resolve most issues by logging into your account with your username and password. We apologize that unable to answer your call at this time. Please leave a message and customer service representative will return your call. Please make sure to include your name, email address, phone number, and detailed message describing how we may assist you. Thank you for calling and have a good day.
It just hung up on me.
A prisoner at the Michigan Department of Corrections, Chippewa West Facility. If you feel you are being victimized or extorted by this prisoner, please contact GTL Customer Service at 855-466-2832. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Thomas, what's up, my brother?
DeMel, what's going on, man? You're an angel for real, man. How do you know to call right now? Right now in this moment.
Brother, I have no idea, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was trying someone, they didn't come through, and I said, you know what, I had to talk to brother. I wanted to see what was up with the acting thing that you had going on, man. I guess it was just an intuitive thing.
Listen, let me tell you what I got going on right now, partner.
Yes, sir.
And I want your perspective on this. This is so beautiful that you called right now. So I've been trying to interview an inmate all morning by the name of Curtis Davis. He's the one out of Mississippi. Now,
okay.
In order for me to interview this man, because they've denied me rights to him, in order for me to interview him, he has to call through the wall phone. He has to pick up the phone and call me. Now,
yes, sir.
In order for that to happen, I have to set up an account with a company called Global Tech. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Globaltel link.
Globaltel, right. So,
yes,
so I call this company. First, I try to do it through the phone. The recording is absolutely horrible. It's almost impossible to do. And then at the end, it doesn't even accept my card. So I call the company, and I get on the phone with the representative. I recorded all of this. I'm going to make a show of this. So I'm speaking to the representative. I'm asking them, but I just want to speak to my loved one that's in prison. I just want to talk to this person. And I said, why do I have to go through your company? I don't want to set up an account with your company. I just want to speak to this person one time.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So they're like, well, I'm sorry, sir, but the way that it's contracted with the prison, that that the inmate calls go through them, right?
Yes.
Now, all of it is charged, and they charge me surcharges and all of this stuff.
Yep.
So at the end, partner, I asked them, I say, so who owns GlobalTel, right? Who owns them? She puts me on hold for about 5 minutes and comes back and says, we're not authorized to disclose that information. I said, how do you expect me to go to your site and put my credit card information into your site?
Yes.
And you won't tell me.
That's right.
And you won't tell me who owns this company. So she said, I'm sorry, sir, but we're not able. So I hung up with them and I started researching. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this company is owned by hold on, let me get to it. This company is owned by a company named GTEL Holdings Incorporated. Now, what this says is a United States part of the communications equipment manufacturing. GTL Holdings has 1,071 total employees and generates $482 million in sales a year.
Wow. Listen, brother, that's part of the prison industrial complex. That's the industry. And because there's no competition, sometimes service is crappy. Now, the FCC, for what I'm given to understand, regulates the airwaves on telephone and television and radio, and obviously communications. And they have set a particular rate on that. And for what I'm given to understand, GTO just recently in this publication called My Cure, and it's pretty much a news publication that deals with prisons and legislative updates and whatnot. To make a long story short, GTL had been taking people's money. Like, say if you put some money on your phone and that person unfortunately goes to administrative segregation, or they don't use that prepaid debit, or the account that you set up, they were taking the money after 90 days, and they would just the money was just taken, and they settled a lawsuit. They put aside something like $1 billion or something like that, and you can go to MyCure News, www.mycure News, to get the details of it. And they were saying that pretty much it was small print, that the customer was not made aware, and they didn't say that they couldn't do it in the future. They just said they had to make sure that the customer was fully aware that if you don't use this monies within 90 days, that money will be taken, and that's just profits that they made. Now, when you're talking about contracts, I don't know how they go. We're not allowed to know that because obviously we're incarcerated. But if you follow the money, if you follow the industry, now you'll understand some people have a vested interest in keeping prisons full.
Absolutely. And what I'm going to do when I get off the phone with you is call this company, GTEL Holdings, and I'm going to try to find out who is getting this money. Who's getting almost $500 million a year off prisoners? And how are the prisons just contracted with these companies? So there's no alternative for the inmates to call.
Yeah. Now, here's the deal. They also run visits. They're doing the video visits as well. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's a web, and I'm not a conspiracy kind of guy. It is what it is. It's business. And when you're talking about industry, you're talking about prison service, you're talking about canteen, you're talking about communications, you're talking about even education. The irony is they're lacking in the education department. And you would think that they would offer, like, say, online colleges were allowed to correspond with it. As long as you could afford it, you could pay for it. But you have more companies that deal with the prison services in the way of clothing and whatnot than you do even education. So it's one of those things, man, where it's intricate. It's intricately woven into other areas of this shit, man. So that's what makes it a burden to lift up off of this prison industrial complex. But the fact of the matter is, man, the world has changed in the last 2 years. I don't see it going, quote unquote, back to normal, or whatever normal was before then wasn't working. So you could imagine moving forward.
Yeah, no question. And I want to know, out of this $482.05 million a year, how much of that is going back into the prison system? Because, like you said, you're not seeing it in education. You're not seeing it in programs. We're not seeing it in reentry. We're not seeing it in any programs anywhere affiliated with incarceration life. So where is that money going? This company was founded in 1999.
Listen, 9 times out of 10, my brother, it was probably a different company. They just switched it, switched the name. And I would imagine that it's for profit, so it doesn't necessarily have to go back into. I'm guessing that because I have no idea. But if I'm,
it's a public traded company. They're public. They're on the market.
So they have shareholders.
Yep.
This means that they have a board of directors, and the board of directors are beholden to the shareholders, and the shareholders are in it strictly to receive dividends.
Yep.
Simple and plain. And so one could argue that it is financially in interest to make sure that they keep a customer base. That's the fact of the matter. You know what I mean?
You can't get those are facts. How can you get around that?
Yeah, and like I say, man, I just happened to, I ain't gonna say on a humbug, but intuitively, I guess, I said, man, let me call the brother, man, and see, to chop it up with him for a minute, because it's been a minute. And I noticed the last time we had spoke through other means, you were saying something that TikTok had kicked you off or some shit?
Yep. TikTok banned me now.
Wow, you're banned. You can't even, that's crazy.
I'm banned from live until mid-April, and then they banned me from posting and messaging for like 2 weeks.
That's crazy, man.
And you know what it is, though? This is what's crazy. Here's another crazy thing. So what they banned me for was a video that got 40-some thousand views of because on TikTok you got a lot of these pedophile hunters, right?
Gotcha.
And so this was a video of a pedophile hunter, where he disclosed he went to this mall to meet this guy that was imposing as a cop to pick up this 14-year-old girl. And he was posing as the 14-year-old girl. You know what I mean? So this is what he does, as he exposes these people. So I took that video. That video and put it on my feed, and they banned me for it.
Are you serious? So you wasn't even the originator of it.
I wasn't even the originator of it. I wasn't even the
terms and conditions, man.
I wasn't even the originator of it. And then not only what makes it so bad is I appealed it, they upheld it, and then I have a secondary account that I put that video on, and it's got like 100 views now so far.
Wow. So yeah, but I also want to thank you, man, for the stuff that we had did, because I heard that had got some traction. When you were in your car and me and you was chopping it up and you put it on TikTok.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So I appreciate that.
No question, man. I always want to give you a chance to speak whenever. And I'm glad that you called too, because I was thinking about you yesterday. I sent out another note to the family. Yep.
To Mrs. Abid.
Yep. And just.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
And just asked if he was still interested. I have not heard anything back yet. So if I don't hear anything back, then I think what I'm gonna do is have Dion contact the family and just let them know, listen, I went back and rewatched and I saw the conversation on YouTube and I'm just reaching out because of whatever. From that point it'll be on him. So I think we'll do that from there.
There's 2 organizations I want to give you. One of them is called Dream Corps. I don't know if you're familiar with who Van Jones is.
Dream Corps, yes, I'm familiar with Dream Corps, and as a matter of fact, there's an organization down here that I'm pretty close with called Society First that has very good connections with Dream Corps.
Okay, now Dream Corps is headed up, if I'm not mistaken, by Van Jones. Van Jones was given $100 million by Jeff Bezos for his prison outreach work. They have on March 22nd a day called the Day of Empathy. And the reason why it's important to me is because Van Jones had a show that used to come on CNN entitled, I think it's Redemption or something like that, where they would have what you call restorative justice, where they would have the victims and the perpetrators of these crimes sit down together. And many people just wanted closure. The reason why I'm saying that, because hopefully, God willing, if the Zabid family does contact us, we can try to use the platform from what Dream Corps and Van Jones's outfit does to kind of give us a little bit of guidance and a map on how to do some restorative justice. Because I genuinely, if you do speak with him, let him, I know I genuinely would love to engage, and I genuinely am remorseful. But the facts of the case is I literally did not, and I'm not trying to minimize Mrs. B's death by no means, and I want you to, convey this as much as you can. I literally did not harm this man. I was convicted of aiding and abetting. I was found not guilty of having a firearm, so a gun was never even in my hand. However, my participation, however, my presence, there is some responsibility that I bear, and just as a person, man, and as a fucking human being, that we had no right. And I understand that. And what I had heard from one y'all's direct message, and he said that it robbed his grandchildren or his children of not having a grandfather. I can only imagine, because as I was going through my incarceration, man, my grandparents were dying off one by one. And I was raised with two sets of grandparents, even a great-great-grandfather. And at the week of my sentencing, my great-grandmother had passed of an aneurysm, and it was said, this is not something out of a Lifetime movie, this is my life, what happened, Tom, that she said, as she was at Bible study, man, she had prayed for her grandson and his three children, which were my children, that something, that the Lord will watch over us, and that was her last prayer, and she passed from an aneurysm. My grandmother that was sitting in the courtroom when I got sentenced to life without the possibility of parole was the only person that was Jpaying me, brother, for years. She died abruptly 3 years ago. So what I'm saying is, I can imagine, I don't know the son's name, so I'm just going to refer to him as Mr. Zabib Jr. I can imagine his anger and sense of loss of not allowing his children to experience his father. So I get that. And from a human perspective, I would love to, take any criticism, take any onslaught of what they had. Because I'd imagine, man, they might not even have anything nice to say. But I want them to know, man, that I'm a human being, man, and I'm not detached from that emotion.
Yeah. You're a good guy, DeMel. You're a good guy. And it's like they said, that the grandfather was the patriarch of the family. Yes. So it's like it shattered the family in multiple directions. So it was just a travesty all around. But before you hang up, let me ask you this, partner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Knowing what you know today, if you were able to go back to that moment in that store,
yes,
what would you do?
I would have shopped. I would have shopped at that store.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I would have patronized that business instead of trying to rob that business. If I could go back knowing what I know now, going into that thing like that, man, I would have pulled money out of my pocket and I would have bought a pack of gum or something. I would have patronized that business, man, because I understand now that mom and pop stores are the backbone to a local economy. That's what I would have done instead of doing that foolishness, man. That's exactly what I would have done.
Amen. I love you, D, man, and I wish you the best, partner, and we're just gonna keep trying, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I say, man, I'll pop in and out. And if push come to shove through the other means by way we communicate, I'll just let you know when I'm, because I got access to the phone at times, man, and I set up a prepaid situation.
I recorded this too, so I'm gonna incorporate this into the the thing.
Really?
Yep.
Cool, man. Do it, man. Get with Dion, man, and I love you, man. I appreciate the opportunity, bro. Real talk, man. And God willing, man, we're gonna do some big things on the other side of this.
Thank you for using GTL.